Happy Saturday. We just have Eddie and Daisy this morning and Uncle Paulie over there just chilling out. We're just doing a little bit of cleaning up here in the apple tree herb garden. We're getting ready for some dirt to come in. This morning we did some really nice progress on the Natalie Way, which leads us down to the FDR Drive and then eventually to the FDR Rose Garden, which opened up a whole bunch of possibilities for us going forward. Sort of just cleaning up a little bit of this area so we can let Daisy get her butt in here. She has just been really killing it this last bunch of days, especially in the mornings when we do our morning show over on TikTok. We're there 7:30s. We won't be there on. We're there every day, pretty much. There are certain days we may not be there, but we let you know. And if you're a regular, you kind of know. But it's also just another catch thing, right? Can we do it or can't we do it? But we're digging up the old. Used to be a cutting space for the auto mower. The auto mower is a Husqvarna 430X. His name's Henry, and he comes in and he'll recharge himself. I mean, not recharge, but he used to come in here and cut space. And what he did was basically just bounce around. He's digging away this afternoon. I get a little break. He's like, I really don't like to work the Saturday nights. He says, you know what, the party's starting late. I'm just going to go right from work. He's got a new pair of boots that he'll put on and maybe a new shirt. But, he cab most of the time. They do have to get out there and start cleaning the tracks. I got to start talking to Uncle Paulie a little bit. His tracks are getting a little stretched out. Let's see what we can grab here. Looking pretty good though. We're definitely taking care of business, so to say. You know what I That's it for my stick, huh? Oh, that's not too much, is it? I was expecting a little more action out of it. Anybody here got a question or anything? We're happy to be here. This is only our second live on YouTube, so our audience isn't very huge here. But we did gain a few last night. We gained like 7 new subscribers. So that's pretty. 7 subscribers on YouTube used to take, oh my gosh, I can tell you how long. I only have like 60 something subscribers. Where on TikTok, I'm approaching almost 1,550. I'm getting close. I get about 40 new a week on TikTok. That's my own estimate. It's probably a little bit more than that. Okay, this is a big piece of something. Dirt of some sort. We're going to have to snow that in. Thanks for the likes, my friend. Thank you. That's cool. And I think we're going to be able to move Daisy. But here's the problem. Daisy has been flashing her lights since 7:30 a.m. this morning. I forgot to shut her off. She was hidden behind a bush. And okay, we'll let that go. I think we can get one more, right? One more. There's always one more to be able to throw on top of a dump truck before it becomes But I think I'm looking at the spot, boy. It's going to be tough for Daisy. I have a feeling we better get DNS recovery on speed dial. Hi there. Hi, Marion. How are you? Great to see you. Thanks for being here. You're my first comment. Thank you. Hi to you. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Beautiful day here in New England. Okay, let me get Daisy out. We'll pan her around. I'm doing some GoPro shooting this morning. Or this evening. And we're trying to do a little bit of content creation and Uncle Polly. That's been his spot the last week or so. He just kind of waits for Daisy to do her thing. And she does. Hello, dear. Hi, Ahmad. How are you? How you doing? How are we all doing this evening? Thanks for joining us. You've tuned in to Jablanski Excavation. We dig weeds. I want to see if Daisy can just do the back right down. This kind of is the plan for her. The GoPro's getting some nice footage. I put it down to the left there. Hey, that's cool. Let me get to pulls, please. Okay, whatever that is, brother. You can have 2 pulls. Give me whatever. I'm fine, thank you. I'll watch a little YouTube before bed. It's night here. Oh, okay, cool. Well, what time? What time is it? Like 11 or so? Where are you? In Europe or Middle East or somewhere? Okay, I think we can do it. This is a perfect spot for Daisy to push this down. We don't want it to be, we carved this away a little bit on the hill, but I think we're getting close to being able to call Natalie Way probably completed. Oh no, maybe not. See, this is the problem. Well, the grass, this dirt is very soft. It's not like it hasn't been rained on or anything. So we gotta call DNS recovery. I ran 36:36. That's okay. So 36:36 a.m. What time is that? I'm not familiar with that time. Thank you for being here for my run. That's very cool. That's very cool. I think we'll see if we can back Daisy in. I'm going to clean up a little bit of this area right in front so that she could pull right next to him, and that way it's not a problem for her to get in and out, because she does not have the best traction, as we know. 036, I got you. So it's like 12:30 or so. There you go. Okay. Well, I hope we can lull you to sleep in this mechanical hour here. We're located just outside of Boston in Central Mass, in the USA. We had a big protest stuff today going on. So we're just outside. And it is 5:08 here, Eastern Time. Just when everybody starts to get out of work on a normal work day. Today's Saturday, so a lot of people have today off. They do their errands, they do their kids' sports stuff. They dig in their gardens like what we're doing. Cooking with A&A, message retracted. I guess you took it away. I didn't see it. Sorry they're cooking. Where are you from, the USA? I am from just north of Worcester, Massachusetts, which is just outside of Boston, Massachusetts, which is on the East Coast. In the cool part of town. I love the East Coast. It's been, I can't really compare it. I've never been anywhere else. So, I mean, I've been to other places, I should say, but I've never lived anywhere else but in the East Coast. So, and I like it. I like it a lot. I like the people. I like the atmosphere. I like the weather. I don't mind the winter. Maybe we'll see about this, you know, what the weather brings in the garden here for Fruit and his crew. Now we got Eddie digging. This is Eddie. Eddie is Fruit's nephew, who just recently graduated from college with an IT degree, and I just didn't want to work in it right now, you know. So Fruit had the opportunity for him to come in and do some stuff. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Let me just get something down the end here. And Eddie's just doing the digging. This is our second live only on this channel. So we're kind of happy to be here. Thank you for having us. But we started on TikTok, so you may see here a lot of TikTok references or see some TikTok hashtags in some of our videos, but we started there, that's why. We started with just a couple of videos that, well, it's a long story. Well, it's a short story that I can make long, or a long story I can make short, right? I guess that's how it would go. But in this particular case, you know, Fruit was hired to take care of the tomato plants. That was it. Nothing more, nothing less. And then what happened was he did such a good job with the taking care of the, taking care of tomatoes. We have to give Eddie, give her a little push. He ended up taking care of the whole garden, and now they're into like construction and everything. Thank you, Eddie. So the homeowner could not use the service called Dropbox. Yeah, I could see what I need to do here, but let's see if we can just get Daisy in. Well, good night, Ahmad. I hope we can get you to sleep. Yeah, maybe we can do something there, huh? I'm not sure. We'll start off by taking some stuff up in front. But what we're doing is we're just expanding this part of the garden. We have a large, well, it depends on what you call large. It's not acreage, but for these guys, it's a lot of work. And they have, over the summer, built up all these different pathways to different sections of the garden. Now, it has been quite the achievement for these guys, I will say, because none of them really has the background of construction. Pretty much Doug and Fruit. You've seen the Doug videos, you know who I'm talking about. Doug has some experience and Fruit has experience. The Fruit's experience is more of a contract foreman, or, you know, general contractor than actually running the equipment. Yeah, he bought the equipment, but he could probably run it. I don't think I've ever seen him run the excavator. That might be funny. We may have to have a video on that. But you can see him. He's overseeing. He's not a slouch. He's in the background there. You can see him. He's in the left part of your screen. We're trying to grab a bucketful that we put here, right? A little mistake, I guess. But we want to make sure we have a nice clear area for Daisy to come in, and then we'll clear it up as much as we can. And we got to get this dirt out of here anyway, so that's what we're doing. And we'll take a bucket. Thank you very much, Eddie. Andy's got a nice big weed. This weed has been tormenting us all day. I couldn't tell you how many times we've moved it, and we're going to have to move it again. No, last time I hooked it from the front side of the bucket. I think I'm going to try doing it from the back side. Okay, I think you did it better. That's pretty good. What do you think? Let's get this over here. This is where we wanted it to go. And this is where it is. It's not the fastest machine, I will say that, but it works, and it's all electric. It's screw driven, so as you can see, it can dig into this. It can dig into the dirt. That's my thumb making it curve like that. My thumb is not very good at bringing it in straight, but it picks up. It'll pick up a full bucket when the operator is good. This morning we were killing it, and we killed it this past load was pretty good. If you know what I'm saying. So thanks for being here. This is nobody's here. Yeah, we're back. This is our second live ever on this channel. We're tending to go at the evening hours here. I want to try to go in the morning like I do with TikTok, because everybody's getting ready for work and they're rushing around, they're having their coffee, they're flipping through. They might stop in for a minute. Boy, that was nothing, but we'll put it in anyway. And we'll get 15,000 people check us out during the morning. And then we'll, get a whole bunch of followers and likes and gifts. People even give us gifts. Can you believe it? We don't really do gifts here on YouTube. You can buy things. Like I got $2 in coinage. It's nothing. But that's okay, right? Oh, there's our friendly neighborhood owl. We heard him this morning, and now he's back. Hopefully he'll get close. We also heard a really powerful woodpecker this morning going at it. That was near the end of our live on TikTok. This is usually when the bear we have a bear that roams the neighborhood. This is usually when he will come around. I haven't seen him in a little while, so my odds are pretty good. I might see him sooner than later, and I've got a little stick I can fend myself off if he does decide to come near me. But more often than likely, he's gonna run past and go right into the wood line here. The trees are really getting nice, folks. They're turning that yellowy gold. Gosh, it's gorgeous. I'll take a picture of it. And we'll take a pan over soon enough. I don't want to lose it because they're just popping this evening. I usually do a little leaf check in the mornings on TikTok. Yep. There he is. He's calling his buddy saying, hey, what's for dinner? So this is Eddie and Daisy. If you follow our videos at all, check out our profile page or our video page, and we have some entertaining videos that you will enjoy. If you're not following us, please do. There's one called Jurassic Garden, which is a spoof on Jurassic Park, but it's with our little lovable characters here: Daisy, Eddie, Doug, Uncle Paulie. Even Fruit makes a Academy Award-winning appearance, huh? I don't know. It's been an interesting summer. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not sure what the fall and winter are going to bring. Seems like he's getting further away. I would love to have him come up and get really close because he's really big and he's really loud. And big, he flies through the trees with amazing precision. And he's huge. He's got a 6 or 7 foot wingspan. It's amazing to watch him fly. I've seen him a couple times fly through the backwoods. I'm on a hill, and he's in the woods. Why don't I grab that picture for 3 of us here? Take a look. And you can see how pretty that is, right? The gold color. And then you could see how I'm on a hill, so I could see downward. And he's moving around. He's right behind the maple tree, straight ahead. Looks kind of nice. Give us a few taps on the screen. That brings people in and helps us expand the live, and you know all that stuff. Yeah, that looks pretty nice to me. Okay, he's anxious. He's like, it's getting close to time to go. He goes, I told the boys I'd meet him. Not quite yet, but soon enough. And I'm like, okay, Eddie. I'm just relaying what I hear. I wear a headset that communicates with fruit and everybody. We're all on radios. So that's what we do. Oh, and I left the GoPro there. What do you know? How bummer is that? Okay, let's see, there I am. GoPro's gonna go here. I've said before, I'm not a big fan of the fence, okay, but there comes a time when I have to do it. Especially since there's really no good angle. I want to see the digging, I want to see the loading, you know? Don't curve. This stuff is a little bit harder because of, oh, this is not good, man. What am I doing? I'm boxing Eddie into a corner. Oh no. Yeah, he tends to stay in that owl tends to stay in his own little area. He doesn't move around too much. Nice bucketful there, folks. That's pretty nice. And he's getting pretty good at being the excavator guy. He started off a little rocky. If you see some of the videos that we have, seems kind of rocky, but now he's understanding the principles, and I think he understands what his machine can do and what it can't do. I think that's probably the better of the 2 scenarios. But as his engineering skills and more, I'm not sure what the term would be, his layout skills maybe. You know, like he's kind of boxing himself into a corner by creating this little bit here. Eddie's doing a pretty nice job of ripping down this dirt. Um, it hasn't been touched in a while because it's always been grassland, you know, area where the fruit is standing. That's a big pile of sod that has to get moved soon because the crew is going to need to get over there at least a little bit because there is going to be a path that's going to go from the top down. Over beyond them, behind fruit, is going to be another path that'll transition down too. So there's going to be two ways to get up here, in case the fire department needs to get up, you know. Well, thanks for joining us at Jablanski Excavation. We dig weeds, and we go live on YouTube. Second time. And we're not consistent yet. Once you get a consistent time, you start to develop an audience. You know, so if I start going at 5 o'clock every day, I'll develop an audience. And let's the same thing happen with TikTok. You know, now we get, gosh, we'll have 500-600 people watching at once, and they'll listen. You know, I get compliments because I tell crazy little stories about the crew and about life in general, and people seem to like them. I just sort of speak what's going on with the crew and relate it to everyday life, you know. Okay, I think Daisy can't get much further. What do you think? And Eddie's going to have to, let's get Eddie moved, because he's going to have to come, I think we're going to have to push some of this dirt out here, because it just doesn't look like it's going to be able to. Okay, that looks like a pretty good track. And let me get this other pile. Eddie did a nice job. Eddie, you're killing it, bud. He's like, thanks there, Mr. Director. I am not Fruit. I'm the director of the show. Fruit is over there standing watching. He's a firm believer that if the guys are going to be here on a Saturday, he'll be here on a Saturday. You know, I like the metal tracks on this dozer, but I don't like that it's, oh boy, can I get by? Nope. Oh, I knew it. Let me spin it here, can I get by? Oh, just barely. We scraped the paint a little bit. The right track controller. Can you reach? You can reach. Oh my gosh. You know, life in the fast lane. That's all I'm gonna say. Life in the fast lane. Always take to lose your mind. Daisy's gonna bring it down. She'll do it okay this time. Thanks for the gumbo. We're gonna do that. Maybe we'll go next. Maybe on YouTube, because I don't do a lot of horizontal. I do a lot of vertical stuff. You know, for TikTok, obviously. And maybe for YouTube we'll go horizontal. Maybe that will be our claim to fame. What do you think? Should we? Still filling out this YouTube live thing. And the GoPro camera gets a, okay, I think we're going to have to pull Daisy in, up to the Widowmaker Ave path. There she goes. And then we'll back her down. This is Natalie Way, folks. This is the names of the path. A lot of them come from users. At least 3 of them have. This one, Natalie Way, Widowmaker Ave, and Slippery Slope is where she came down from, that upper portion. Okay, we don't want to get back into the same ruts we were, so we're going to try not to. Okay, and it looks like we did it. So let's put this dirt here. I think this is the goal, right? To have Daisy be able to manage herself up. And I think she did it, folks. That's the goal. Done. Can you believe it? Nice and easy. That's exactly how we like it. She had no problems. No problems getting up. No problems making it to the site. There was lots of problems last week. That's all she did was get stuck. I'm talking she'd be stuck on everything. Trying to see how we're going to get Daisy towards Eddie. Now she has a lot of weight in the back. That's why her butt slides around a little bit. And it's not quite deep enough, so we're going to have to, I think what we'll do is we'll back her in like we had her before, right? But we'll slide her in. Like, I want her to be as close to the pile as possible. Okay, so you can't see this, but here she comes. This is a cute, okay. Not sure if I'm going to make it there with her. I need her over more. Let's see. No, see her front end is so light that the back end just... Okay, well, it's working to our advantage now. Okay, well, we'll see. Let's see if we can get Eddie to reach there. What do you think? Is that possible? Got Eddie grabbing the first scoop. He's going for it. Nice full bucket, Eddie. Good job. Now, will he be able to reach over? Oh, no, he can't fit. The dirt, you can hear the dirt in the dirt in the gears are gross. Oh, just another inch over, right? Just another inch, Eddie. Oh, that's all. That's the gear. That's the track snapping. Do you hear it? It's nice, but when you're getting loose dirt like we're in, it's not so nice. You have to blow all that out. I think we're going to have a rainy day Monday. I think we're going to do a cleaning session live on TikTok. We haven't done one yet. We've done a couple things live on TikTok during rainy days. Oh, there's the root. Look at that. See? Look at it's back to haunt us again. Didn't I get rid of that, I thought? Oh my gosh. This thing is such a problem. Again, the root, right? Hello. This thing has been with us for all day. It doesn't seem to want to go away. I will say my tone is a lot different at night than the mornings. I seem to be a lot more chipper. And not that I'm not chipper, not that I'm not, I mean, we're getting work done, we're working, but as you can tell, there's a difference, right? It's almost like you're just kind of feeling the difference. Well, that's the weight, you know. That means there's a lot of dirt in that bucket. And it starts making that noise. No power mode. We got 20%. I think we're going to be going to dinner time soon anyway. It's not the longest live we've ever had, but you know what? It's okay. We'll do a few more. We'll fill up Daisy. Maybe get her to dump, and then we'll call her to dinner time. I think we could do that in the amount of time that we have left on our battery. Hear that? That's another. I wonder what that is. Is that a deer? Do they strike their antlers or anything to make noise? I don't think it's a woodpecker. I think the woodpecker's pretty much done for today. I think he's in his house chilling, having his woodpecker snacks. Because aren't seeing too much. Where are you from that angle? I'm gonna put the GoPro. It's still down there and it's still recording. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get it over here. I'm gonna put the GoPro right here. I gotta get the legs. One thing about this GoPro, that's my pet peeve about it, is no matter what tripod you use, you can always see the legs. I mean, the legs have to be almost straight down. Okay, it's getting dark, huh? Well, it's 5:36 here at Eastern Time, so I think you can see like it's picking up the tripod legs, and it's beautiful. Just it's annoying. That's GoPro. Come on now. But it does work. I can zoom in. It's 5.6K or 5.8K or something, and I can zoom in. I could do a vertical shot. I could do a horizontal shot. Up to 4K even. I only usually do like 2K on those. Like my long time YouTube videos are only 2K. Okay, boom, got it. So that makes it. But it's a nice little camera if you're looking for a GoPro. It's a GoPro 13 Black. hard on the tread. That can be deadly. I could see some areas that we can work on a little bit, you know. It's not pretty, folks, but it's getting done. Getting done, and it's getting done kind of quickly. We have made progress on this garden with Eddie and Daisy behind the wheels and controls. She's a little crooked, but I think he did that accidentally. He's still a newbie operator, so he left himself kind of stranded. He wanted to be, you know, it's nice to be higher up when you're working an excavator to load a dump truck. Matter of fact, it's probably the only way you can load this dump truck is to be higher up. So, getting pretty good there. Let's get that thing up. Get it out. Come on there, Eddie. Push it. Push it real good. He's knowing how to do his thing. I can honestly say, from a gamer, he still games, obviously. He's a young guy. We all game. I'm an old guy in a game, right? Different type of games nowadays. But we all, I think, do like games, no? Is that a good question or a bad question? We got 5 likes. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for those likes. We would like, someday maybe we'll have 500. What do you think? Think that's possible? We don't have a mod on anymore. A mod left. He's gone to bed. It's, you know, 03600, so that's 12 o'clock, right? 12:30. So time for bed. That's late. I go to bed at like, gosh, I like to go to bed for 10. You know, my days of staying out, partying, gone. Gone. I'm sorry to say it, folks. I live vicariously through Eddie and Daisy and one other friend. little joke there. Not too many people. One person would get it. That's all. It's a one-person joke. It's a Daisy joke. Okay, I think we're gonna get Daisy emptied, and then we'll see. We may have to call it a work day, right? The guys are like, you know, it's 5:42 and you still got it. He's like, I understand, and I appreciate you doing the extra overtime. And the people of YouTube appreciate you. And he's like, yeah, I know. But we have a life. That was kind of cool, huh? Went right between your legs. Did we get a new comment? Cooking with AA? No. Message retracted. I wonder if that was a bad message. I wonder if it was something bad. Like, get a life. I could say that. I don't think I hear my spouse's comment. She has one of those hybrid jobbies, you know? They make that weird sound when they drive slowly. Is it running off the battery? I think it is. It is. We're gonna dump this load and we're gonna call it a day, folks. You know, we're gonna help the spouse. on this side a little bit more. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're gonna dump this dump. We appreciate you guys being with us live on YouTube for the second show. God, we have, I couldn't tell you how many hours of lives on TikTok. Probably, oh gosh, a couple hundred. I'm just live on YouTube. Just videotaping. Let me get some. I'll help you in a minute. Okay. Well, thanks for being here, and all four of us. We'll see you. We're probably going to do about 5 o'clock, I guess. 5:30 during the week. We'll try it for a while, see if we can pull it off. But it all depends on the workload. You know how work is for me. I'm a video producer, and sometimes it's busy as ever. Right now, it's kind of busy. So that's why I figured I'd give it a go to the end. Daisy made it. Look at her. Yay, Daisy. We're so proud of that girl. Okay, well, thanks for being here, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.